Just testing the sound. Seems to be working. Yep. No. Hello. It's me again. It's been a while, but we are back again today with another quiz. Might be people watching, there might not. Hello to everybody that is. Of course, I've got my boot. I think the boot's half full rather than half empty. Right, we'll just give a moment. There's people still joining. It's a bit odd with it being a bit earlier than usual. But Boris seems to like everything happening a bit earlier at the moment. So, there we go. Same format as before. We've got about 45 different questions, some pictures, and a bit of fun too. There is a prize today. I'll let you know what it is later. Yes, I'll tell you later what it is, but there is a prize. If you want to take part in the prize draw, just let us know on the Facebook thing that you're playing, and we can sort that out into a prize draw as we used to do. The canary in the cage has died, unfortunately. Let's throw it away. So without further ado, we'll get on with it. Shall we start with question number one?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. We'll start with question number one. Question number one. Rescheduled from April, what famous sporting event took place this morning? So, question number one, rescheduled from April, what famous sporting event took place this morning? We've got a good feed. That's excellent. It's been a while since I've used this. I had to reinstall the program. Question number two. In the UK, what is the former name for the Snickers chocolate bar? So the Snickers chocolate bar, what did it used to be called? It's been a while since I've had a drink out of the boot as well. See, I only save it for special occasions.
Sold them in home bagging for £2.99 this ticket.
Apparently they're £2.99 in home bargains at the moment, so if you want your own boot, then there you go. Question number three. Established as a standard at the 1908 London Olympic Games, how many miles long is a marathon? So, question number three. Established as a standard at the 1908 Olympic Games, how many miles long is a marathon? You can do it to the nearest mile, or it's not exactly an exact figure. You can be precise if you like. Question number four. How many meters are there in a mile? Again, you can round it, or you can be precise. I'll give out both answers. Question number four. How many meters are there in a mile? Question number five. At 830 meters tall, the Burj Khalifa is the world's tallest building. In which city does it stand? Thanks, I've been corrected on that already. Question number five. At 830 meters tall, the Burj Khalifa is the world's tallest building. In which city does it stand? And question number 6. Located in Saudi Arabia, what is the holiest city in the Islam faith? Or the Islamic faith, should that be? Maybe. So located in Saudi Arabia, what is the holiest city in the Islamic faith? And question number 7. In a game of bingo, what number is represented by the call doctor's orders? Question number 7. In a game of bingo, what number is represented by the call doctor's orders? I'm going to take these off because they're a bit annoying. I've got a reflection of the screen in front of me.
You see questions?
Well, yeah, I can reading them, yes. Question number 8. What kind of medicine would a doctor prescribe to relieve constipation?
Oh, shit.
It fits in with the previous question. So question number 8. What kind of medicine would a doctor prescribe to relieve constipation? It fits in with the previous question in a rather surprising way, actually. We'll come to that in the answers. Question number 9. In which household item would you find a ball cock?
Martin knows that one.
Martin should know that one. Hello. So question number 9. In which household item would you find a ball clock? Sorry, a ball cock, not a ball clock. Ball cock. And finally for this round, question number 10. What is the 7th planet from the Sun? What's its name? What's it called? So question number 10. What is the 7th planet from the Sun? People are counting now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this next round, it's only 5 questions long because I forgot that I had to set up all this broadcasting stuff. And it's all about game shows, television game shows. So question number 11. Hosted by Ted Rogers, in which UK game show would you have found the character Dusty Bin?
Hey.
Question number 11. Hosted by Ted Rogers, in which UK game show would you have found the character Dusty Bin? Question number 12. In which darts-based game show did contestants compete to win prizes such as a speedboat?
Especially if you live in Birmingham.
Question number 12. In which darts-based game show did contestants compete to win prizes such as a speedboat? Question number 13. On daytime TV show The Chase, a question about a female German skier famously embarrassed Bradley Walsh and the governess. What was the name of the German skier? Question 13. On daytime TV show The Chase, a question about a female German skier famously embarrassed Bradley Walsh and the governess. What was the German skier's name? It's quite easy to do this when you do it every week or twice a week. Having not done it for a couple of months, it's a bit odd again. Question number 15. In which snooker-based game show did John Virgo say, "Pot as many balls as you can"? Question 15. In which snooker-based game show did John Virgo say, "Pot as many balls as you can"?
Pot as many balls as you can.
Okay, I'm going to try and put some pictures on now. Hopefully it'll work if I've done it all right. Again, it's been a couple of months since I've done this, so let's have a look. We're getting there. Okay, that should have done it. The sound level might have changed a bit. Well, as you know, as you can see on the screen,
Can they see? Are you in the way?
Yeah, I'll move myself out of the way, but the food bank are having another doorstep collection. No, that's not that. Oh, there we go. Yes, the food bank are having another doorstep collection. It's going to be on Friday the 9th of October. I'm 99% sure I'm right on that. If I'm not, then I'll let you know on the Facebook thing. But once again, collect all your stuff. Let them know you're donating on the email address on the screen. And and then maybe you'll get a big fire engine coming to collect it, or one of the volunteers from the fire station. They'll come and pick it up and hand it over. Right, now for the pictures. Oops. Yeah, I'm slowly getting the hang of it again. There we go. Okay, today the pictures are all animals. Alan compiled this one, so good luck.
Tricky ones and
Here we go.
easy ones. Okay.
Yes, some are easier than others. Don't worry, it's not the virus. We've just had a bit of a sniffle, that's all. Picture number 1. We've got well, it's definitely a white animal. Lives in the snow.
These are all in alphabetical order. Might be a good idea to say.
Yeah, once again, they are in alphabetical order, because that's how it picks up the files. So
I'll give you a clue for some tricky ones.
Moving on to number 2. Well, that's a bird. I can tell you that much. Got a funny black pattern on its head.
Interesting fact about that bird. Want to know the interesting fact about that bird?
Well, I'd like the pictures to be showing on the screen for a start.
Oh no, why? What's it doing?
I don't know. It's not showing. There we go, fixed it.
Is that the bird?
That's not the bird, no. That's the first picture, and it's a, well, it's one of them, a white thing in the snow. That's probably some beeping saying, oh, the pictures aren't working, because obviously there's a delay. I've already fixed it, and now people will be saying it.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to picture number 2. That is a bird. There's a, yeah.
Do you want to know the interesting fact about that bird?
Is there an interesting fact about that bird?
There is a very interesting fact about that bird.
What is the interesting fact about that bird?
That bird has the longest migratory route out of any other animals on the planet.
So that bird has the longest migratory route of any bird on the planet. It might help, or it might not.
I think
It should do, yes. It should do. It should help. Picture number 3. Ooh. You don't see them in the day all that often. Not much I can say about that, apart from what is it? It's one of them. Yeah, move on to number 4. And again, it's another bird. It should be an easy one, yes.
think about what the name of this one is. The next one, because next one's hard. Alphabetical order.
Apparently the next one's a bit trickier. So let's have a look at picture number 5. Oh, no, I do not know what that is.
Give you a clue, it begins with a C.
It begins with a C.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a cat?
It's a type of cat, but the cat, you're not allowed to put cat.
Okay, apparently cat does not count. I'll give you a minute or two on that one. Let's see what they see. Oh yeah, I'm still there. And the pictures are showing correctly. We are winning. Right, moving on to picture number 6. It's something else that lives in cold places. Do we need the specific type or?
It can. Maybe for a bonus point. But
Yeah, if you name the specific type, then you get a bonus point.
I think it's quite easy.
It should, yeah. It's easy enough, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll move on to picture number 7, which is somewhere around here. Yeah, there he is. It's got a tail down here. There's 3 legs visible. I'm guessing there's a 4th leg down there somewhere. He's got a mouth too. Believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah. It feels a little bit strange just staring at the picture and not saying anything.
Yeah.
And moving on to picture number 7, what have we got here? Oh, that's a prickly pear. Again, it's something that comes out at night. Of course, something that comes out at night is nocturnal. Do you know what they call something that comes out during the day?
Yes, it's diurnal.
Diurnal, yes.
Nothing's good.
And picture number 9 is one of them. Again, cat is not an acceptable answer.
That's a little bit easy.
It does have whiskers.
I can't imagine it.
Bit of a spotty pattern going on here.
Can't imagine it meowing.
No, I doubt it goes meow. And finally for the pictures, number 10. Ooh. Yes, they're not known for coming out during the day either. No. Do you think he lives in a hole? I think he lives in a hole. Okay, I'm going to rewind these slides and then we'll have a teeny little break and we'll go through the answers to the first part. And again, there is there's the email address for the food bank donations. I shall be back shortly. Okay, it looks like I'm back. I'm going to go through the answers to the first part, including the pictures if I remember. And then we've got a Marmite round and we've got a music round. Would you like to get me a beer, please? The boot's just there, and could I have one of those magpies, please? Which one? What have we got? We've got two from Magpie Brewery. Thieving Rogue and JIPA. Thieving Rogue, yes, I'll have that one. Thanks. Of course, we're on Boris's rules now, so 7 o'clock is the new 9 o'clock. Yes, drink responsibly. Okay, the answer to question number 1. The sporting event, which was rescheduled from April and took place today, was the London Marathon. It was only ran by the elite runners around one of the London parks, can't remember which one, but other people took part in their own way around the country. So the answer to number 1 was the London Marathon. Question number 2, the former name for the Snickers chocolate bar, that was the Marathon, or Marathon.
That's very lively, isn't it?
It is, yes, it's a very, very light. I thought JIPA would be a bit lighter. Well, maybe it's even lighter than that. So the answer to question 2 is Marathon. Question number 3, established as a standard at the 1908 London Olympic Games, a marathon is 26.2 miles long. 26.2.
Can Emma have question 14 again, please?
Can Emma have question 14 again? Yeah. In fact, everybody can have question number 14 because I don't remember reading it out. Oh well. So yeah, sorry, I didn't do question 14 by the looks of it, which was, who currently hosts the game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So question 14 was, who currently hosts the game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I'll give you a minute. It's not a difficult one, so. I only had one boot. Right, we'll go back to the answer for question number 3, which was how long is a marathon? It's 26.2 miles. If you put 26, that's close enough. Although you would be wrong. Question number 4, how many meters are there in a mile? There are 1,609.334 meters in a mile. If you put 1,600, that's fine. If you put 1,609, you're brilliant. And if you put 1,609.344, you're either a genius or you cheated.
Or you might just remember random things.
Or you work in highways or something like that. Question number 5, at 830 meters tall, that's not an exact number, but it's near enough. The Burj Khalifa is located in Dubai. So the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa, it is located in Dubai. Khalifa, that's what I said first, then you corrected it to Khalifa.
No, I didn't. Burj Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa. But anyway, it's in Dubai. And question number 6, located in Saudi Arabia, the holiest city in the faith of Islam is Mecca. So the answer to number 6 is Mecca. Question number 7. In a game of bingo, what number is represented by the call doctor's orders? It's number 9. That's actually in reference to a pill which was given out in World War II to the soldiers. It was called pill number 9. It was given out by, obviously, the doctors in the army, and it was a laxative.
We didn't get caught on the front line. Is that right?
Well, I can't imagine a soldier needing a laxative if you're being shot at all the time.
It would be a smelly trench, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it was the Second World War.
Oh, the Second World War. Ah. Okay.
And question number 8. What kind of medicine would a doctor prescribe to relieve constipation? Yeah, it was a laxative. In
Fix.
World War II, it was pill number 9.
Fix. Fix.
Figs?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, figs, yeah.
Like fruit, like figs, don't they? Dates and all
that. Question number 9. Which household item would you find a ball and cock? That's a toilet. Not so sure about the most modern versions nowadays, but with a floating ball that goes up and tells it when to stop letting water in. Question 9. You would find a ball and cock. Making a cock up of it. Question 9. You would find a ball cock in a toilet. Finally, for that round, question number 10. What is the 7th planet from the Sun? Well, after the toilet and all of that lot, it's Uranus. It had to be, didn't it? Yeah. I couldn't not do that. Right, moving on to the game shows. Question 11. Hosted by Ted Rogers, in which UK game show would you find Dusty Bin? That was 3-2-1. I think it went something like 3-2-1. I don't think he ever messed that one up, because that would have been embarrassing and got him banned from television in the 1980s, probably. So question 11, the answer is 3-2-1. Question 12, in which darts-based game did contestants compete to win prizes such as a speedboat? That was Bullseye. He's dead now, Jim Bowen.
Did he die shortly after we were having the conversation with a friend about whether he was
He did. We were talking about Bullseye and Jim Bowen, then the next day he'd moved on. So the answer to question number 12 is Bullseye. Question 13. On the daytime show The Chase, a question about a female German skier famously embarrassed Bradley Walsh and the governess, the chase of the governess. What was the German skier's name? It was Fanny Schmeller. You can watch a clip of that on the YouTube. If you type in Bradley Walsh's most embarrassing moment, it will come up with that particular question. So, question 13, the name of the German skier which famously embarrassed Bradley Walsh and the governess, it was Fanny Schmeller. And question 15, which snooker-based game show did John Virgo say, pot as many balls as you can? That was Big Break. And finally, question 14, who currently hosts the game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That's Jeremy Clarkson. Okay, we're going to do the answers for the pictures now, if I can find them. Here we go. Ah, third time lucky. I've got the sound on. Going to budge myself up a little bit. Picture number 1, that was an Arctic fox. Picture number 1 is an Arctic fox. Picture number 2, that's an Arctic tern. I believe it flies between the poles every year, does it?
It does, yeah.
All the way from the North Pole to the South Pole, then all the way from the South Pole back to the North Pole.
Spends the Arctic summer basically in the Arctic, and then when it gets to winter, it flies to the Antarctica.
Yeah, I should really say the Arctic. It spends its time between the Arctic and the Antarctic rather than between the poles itself. But
that's why it's the longest. Has the longest migratory route.
That's why it has the longest migratory route of any bird. Of course, it doesn't go in a straight line either. Picture number 3 is a badger. Picture number 3, that is a badger. Number 4, well, it's some kind of tit. I'm guessing it's a blue tit. It is a blue tit. Excellent. Number 5, cannot remember. It is not a cat. Do you remember what it is?
Caracal.
A caracal.
Caracal.
Caracal? Caracal? The answer should be on the screen, but now I put it into slideshow mode, it's disappeared. And I don't know how to get it back. So that's a caracal or something. Never heard of it. Maybe you have.
Lives in a desert.
Lives in a desert, does he? Yeah, okay. Number 6, that's looking like a penguin to me. An emperor penguin. Bonus point for emperor penguin. 1 point for penguin. Number 7, is that a gecko?
It is a gecko.
It's a gecko. Yep, I could tell because it's got a tail, feet, and a mouth. Picture number 8, porcupine.
Hedgehog.
Oh no, it's a hedgehog. Picture number 8 is a hedgehog or hedgehogs. Number 9, I'm guessing that's a leopard.
It is a leopard.
It is, good. I also had cheetah on my mind, but it's a leopard.
Alphabetical order, there's a clue.
Yes, that's a good point. If it was cheetah, it would have been earlier in the earlier up on the list. So it's a leopard. And finally, picture number 9 goes on to picture number 10, which is a mole. Do you know what species of mole it is? No, neither do I. So it's a mole.
Probably a Eurasian mole, I think.
Probably a European mole or Eurasian mole, something like that. But mole is fine. Oh, there we go. Hope you all did well on that. And now we've got the Marmite round, which is written on a Word document, isn't it?
On PowerPoint.
On a PowerPoint document.
Instead
Instead of written down on paper where I can hold it and read it. Now then. How am I going to do this? Let's have a look. Ah, there we go. Okay, so this round, all I'm going to do is read you out. I haven't put it on the screen.
Oh, right.
I don't think I have anyway. No, the answers aren't on the screen. Okay, I'm going to read you out 10 characters from soap operas. All you have to do is decide whether they are from Coronation Street or Emmerdale. Easy, if you watch soaps.
They could be past or present characters.
Yes, they could be past or present characters, which well, it doesn't help me at all because I don't watch them. I recognise 1 or 2, but not many. We'll start with question number 31, and that is Audrey Roberts, Coronation Street or Emmerdale? Yorkshire or Lancashire, I suppose, even though I suppose technically Coronation Street's in Greater Manchester rather than Lancashire. I think Emmerdale's in West Yorkshire, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. Question number 32, Charity Dingle. So is Charity Dingle Emmerdale or Coronation Street? '33, Bernice Blackstock. Is Bernice Blackstock Coronation Street or Emmerdale? Number 34, Richard Hillman. So is Richard Hillman Coronation Street or Emmerdale? Again, these are past and present characters. Past or present. They can't be past and present. Well, I reckon Ken Barlow can be past, present and future. Number 35, Mary Taylor. Is Mary Taylor known for Coronation Street or Emmerdale?
What was 35? Oh, your numbers are wrong.
Are my numbers wrong?
Yeah, because you did doing a
Oh yeah, I did 15, didn't I? Well, you'll just have to write your own numbers or something. You think after all these months would have fixed that, wouldn't you? Well, the next one, which I've got as 36, which would probably be 31 actually, but it's Viv Hope. Is Viv Hope Coronation Street or Emmerdale? And number 37, which would be number 33 really, which is quite confusing, Sean Tully. Sean Tully, Coronation Street or Emmerdale? Does this go back as far as Emmerdale Farm, or is it?
Some of it does, I think. I'm not really a big fan of Emmerdale.
So there might be Emmerdale Farm on, we don't know. Number 38, Ina Sharples. Is Ina Sharples Coronation Street or Emmerdale? Number 39, is it Tome King or is it Tom King?
Tom.
Tom. It's spelt Tome for some reason.
Oh, sorry.
Or you might, was that a spelling mistake?
It is.
Okay, so it's Tom King. Tom King, Coronation Street or Emmerdale? And finally, I've got it as 40, but you'll have it as 35. Chris Tate. Was Chris Tate Coronation Street or Emmerdale? The light got off, it seems a bit dark. Okay, we're going to move on now to the final round, which is music. Again, Helen's written this one, and she's put it on a PowerPoint thing, so which is a good idea. Yeah, it is quicker. Right, here we go. And even more confusing, these questions are numbered 1 to 10. So, music round, question 1. Sound of the Underground was the first number 1 for which group? So, music round, question 1. Sound of the Underground was the first number 1 for which group? Music round, question 2. The film Four Weddings and Your Funeral made which song a number 1? For blooming ages. Question number 3. In which decade did Elvis have his first UK #1? Question 3. In which decade did Elvis have his first UK #1? I'll give you a clue. It was somewhere between the 1930s and the present day. Music round question number 4. Where is the Love was the first #1 for which group which features Will I Am? Music round question 4. Where is the Love was the first #1 for which group featuring Will I Am? I'm guessing his real name's William.
I think his real name's probably Bob. Should I find out what his real name is? I'm going to Google it.
Yes. What is William Will I Am's real name? That's not a question. Or maybe we could save it for a question for one day.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
It's William.
It is William. Oh.
James Adams Jr.
William James Adams Jr. So it is William then?
Yeah. Born in March the 15th, 1955.
Music round question number 5. What was the imaginative title of Mr. Blobby's first #1? I'm guessing it was Mr. Blobby's only #1.
I don't know, probably.
It was Christmas #1, I believe.
Oh, yes,
Yes,
wasn't
I think it was.
Stop, Stop music now.
Music round question number 6. Who had hits with Call Me and Atomic? Music round question 7. Which song was a #1 for both Nielsen and Mariah Carey? Music round number 8. Which US state was the title of a Bee Gees #1? Question number 9 of the music round. Which of the Beatles' #1s featured the word in the title Yellow? That didn't make sense. So the Beatles had a UK #1 which featured the word yellow in the title. What was the name of the song? If that makes any more sense. I think it was just me reading, actually. Finally, for the music round, The Winner Takes It All was a #1 for which group? Once again, music round question number 10. The Winner Takes It All was a #1 for which group? Right, what I'm going to do now is have another short little break. I was wondering if it's the angle that I'm sitting at that's made the screen go a bit darker. It probably is. And then we'll come back with the answers and the all-important prize draw. I did have a prize on this table somewhere, so I was going to show you what it is.
Hiding behind the Spitfire bottle.
Oh, it's hiding. Okay, the prize can remain hiding until we get to the prize draw. See you shortly. Right, so that was a short break. I'm going to do the answers to the second part of the quiz, and then we'll do the draw for the, well, it's a mystery prize today. Let's find those questions again. Here we go. So we had the Marmite round, which was Coronation Street or Emmerdale characters, past and present. And the first one, which I've got down as 31, but you might have, well, you will have down as something different. That's Audrey Roberts. She was from Coronation Street. And 32, the next one, Charity Dingle, was from Emmerdale. Number 33, Bernice Bladstock, or Blackstock even, she was from Emmerdale. Number 34, Richard Hillman. I think he was a serial killer from Coronation Street, wasn't he?
Well,
yeah, I think that's probably one of the only times I watched it when he was on. It was quite funny. Number 35, Mary Taylor, was Coronation Street. Or is Coronation Street?
She's a florist.
Apparently she's a florist. Number 36, Viv Hope. That's Emmerdale. I keep getting tempted to say EastEnders, but it's not. It's Emmerdale. Number 37, Sean Tully. Sean Tully is Coronation Street.
Yeah, still in it.
Is he still in it? Yeah, okay. 38, Ina Sharples is Coronation Street.
Definitely not in it anymore.
She's not in it anymore, apparently.
She's one of the first characters.
Yeah, she's probably definitely not in it then. Yes.
No. Well, she was.
Is that the one with the blue hair?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, black and white one, actually.
Yeah, blue hair and black and white wouldn't work. 39, Tom King was Emmerdale. And number 40, Chris Tate, that was Emmerdale. Moving on to the music round. Question number 1 of the music round. Sound of the Underground was a first number 1 hit for Girls Aloud.
Sound of the Underground.
Music round number 2, the film 4 Weddings and a Funeral made which song a number 1? That was Love Is All Around by Wet, Wet, Wet. And it was around for a long, long time. If you put Love Is All Around, you get a point. If you put Wet, 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 you get another point as well. I guess. Or just do what you want, I suppose. It doesn't matter really, does it? Music round number 3. In which decade did Elvis have his first UK number 1? That was the 1950s. Number 4, Where Is the Love? Which featured Will I Am. That was the Black Eyed Peas. Number 5, the imaginative title of Mr. Blobby's first number 1 was Mr. Blobby, by Mr. Blobby. Number 6, Call Me and Atomic were hits for Blondie. Number 7, the song which was a hit for Nielsen and Mariah Carey was Without You. I always thought that was Can't Live Without You. Maybe, yeah, just Without You. Music round question number 8. Which US state was the title of a Bee Gees number 1? That was Massachusetts. Number 9, the word yellow featured in the Beatles song Yellow Submarine. Or should I say in the title to the Beatles song Yellow Submarine. It features in the song itself quite a lot of times. And finally, music round question number 10, the winner takes it all. That was a number 1 hit for ABBA. Hope you all enjoyed playing. Apparently we're going to be back again on the first Sunday of November for a Halloween special. Not sure what date that is. In fact, I'll go and have a look. That would be the 1st of November, Sunday the 1st of November. That's why it's a Halloween special, because it's the day after Halloween. Hope to see you all then. Yeah, we'll pick out the prize winner, and if you want to know what the prize is...
Drum roll.
Well, we've done it before, we're doing it again.
If you don't like it, I might.
Look at what you could have won if you didn't win.
Or if you didn't ask for a number.
Yeah, or if you didn't participate in this part. So, if you like to send us some of your scores, I'll read them out before I disappear.
Okay, we've got number 1. It's Martin.
Martin the plumber, you've won some Marmite. Well done. Thanks for playing as well. And forgot what I was going to say.
Food bank.
Oh yes, remember to get your food bank donations ready. That collection is going to be on Friday. I'll put the website up again in a sec.
Emma and John got 40.
Emma and John scored 40. Well done.
That's a good score, isn't it?
A little fact that you probably don't know is John from Emma and John is going to be on Countdown on Thursday.
Yes.
That's the game show Countdown. Thursday at 2:10 in the afternoon, I believe. So if you're in then, give him a wave. He won't be able to see you. I hope he does well.
Called John. Tom got 36.
Tom got 36. Nice one. I'll put the sound back on. Yeah, Tom did well. And he's going to go and get a boot from Home Bargains. They're on a top shelf. And I missed everything else that you said.
Tom got 36.
Yep, Tom got 36.
And Christine got 36.
Christine, my mark, she got 36.
And Martin got 41.
Martin got 41, beating John and Emma by 1.
And he wants us to donate the Marmite to the food bank.
We will donate the Marmite to the food bank on Martin's request.
And he says it's great to have you back.
Yeah, he says it's great to have us back. It's good to be back. Once again, pencil that little date in your diary. Sunday the 1st of November, we will do a Halloween special. At the same time, 7 o'clock. And it's not too late for anybody. And it's not too early either. Okay, right now I'm going to go to the pub because we've got
1 hour and 52 minutes before the show.
Yeah, just under 2 hours before the virus comes out, according to Boris. I think it's one of those things that we'll just have to get used to. It's not really a big deal. It's a bit annoying, like. It is for me. I don't usually go out till after 9 o'clock. So. Anyway, let's not talk politics. Everybody have a good night, keep safe, and we'll be back on the 1st of November. Cheerio.
Good night.
Helen says good night too. You can lean over and say hello if you want. Yeah, little wavy hand. Thanks everyone. Bye.
Bye.